quick video of the start of the sides. So I've got this area here to cover because obviously the mudguard will be in there and all the wiring and that ugly. So the start of it was, hang on, a bit of cardboard, and that's transferred into a bit of steel, which I'm trying to line up. I can't hold everything, sorry. Trying to line up with this line on the tank here and bring it back and then across, and I'm trying to go something like that. It needs trimming off at the arse end down here somewhere, but yeah, I mean, I've shaped over the top to start with, but I'm going to try and shape that front edge there to fit the tank, and I don't really have any idea how to do it. I've got to find something with a similar arc so I can hammer it round after heating it up. But that's first attempt in progress. So there you go, quick update. There's the thinking. That's as far as it's got. Yeah, don't know whether I'll succeed, and I don't know whether I'll like it when it's finished, to be honest. It'd be hard to tell without any colour on it, but I can still see the brake reservoir. Make sure there's fluid in there. It'll probably come up a bit more of an angle just to cover that back of the frame, but I don't know yet. So yeah, wish me luck, I suppose. Probably further updates attached to this video. Right, so first attempt went massively horribly wrong. So I've used it as a practice piece and smashed the shit out of it, which has split it all and everything. So absolute fail. Absolute fail. As I said before, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. It's the first attempt at ever doing anything like this, and it was an absolute failure. So attempt number 2, however, hasn't turned out too bad. Still got a bit of messing about and fettling on the front corner there. See if I can zoom you in, just to line it up a bit more. But once it's all sort of painted in and everything, you're not going to see a lot of that. I'm not going for show quality. I just really haven't got the ability for that, and I want it to be something that I've done rather than taking it to someone to do for me. So yeah, near enough. I'll have to be good enough, because that's about as good as I get. Lines up fairly nicely. Oh, look out, with the rear number plate. Again, a little bit of fettling to do, but it will obviously poke off a bit anyway, because it'll have to be rubber mounted up, I would imagine, stop it rattling. But yeah, so second attempt went a little bit better. Did take, I don't know, about 3 or 4 hours in all, trimming the top bits, which again, you know, it's far from being finished. Needs good tidying up and all the rest of it. Heating it up and hammering it round. The 0.6 that you can see is the next step of the voyage. The practice one, I'll be cutting the 0.6 area out, and that will sit proud of the side plate, with a light behind it, hopefully. Again, it's all stuff I've never done before, and I haven't got a clue how it's going to turn out, so hopefully it gives some sort of 3D effect, and with the light behind it, it'll give extra side light, brake light and indicator. So yeah, hopefully it'll it'll appeal. But we'll have to wait and see. So there you go, there's another quick update. Side panel number 1, getting somewhere. So the thinking behind it is that sticking out from there with a light behind it. As simple as that. As I say, probably way beyond my arts and crafts skills. That's what size it probably will be. This edge is obviously going to be bent over to give it that raised feel, and then probably drill holes round in the edge to let obviously the light out, and then this will be cut out as well, the 0.6, which denotes it to 600 really, just a different way of doing it. So yeah, there you go, there's the cut out bit from the failed side, what's it called, side fucking cover thing, sorry about the swearing. Yeah, so just got to heat it up, bend the sides over, and then obviously a lot of grinding and that, so it fits nice and flush on there, and then weld some bolts coming out the back to fix this to this, and probably also this to the framework on the bike. So yeah, a lot of work, a lot of thinking. Best crack on. Right, so today's little project was doing a bit more on the side panel, and that's how far it's got. So this is the lump I was saying out the side, excuse me, with the 0.6 I showed you earlier. So there you go. Look at that welding. Look at that. That one there, couple of delicate welds held on beautifully. This one just wouldn't bloody hold, so I poured a load of porridge on it. I mean, I know I'm an amateur, but that's got to be some of the worst welding. Anyway, it's hidden. That's the main thing. So yeah, that's that goes on there. And as I say, it'd be 0.6 cut out of it with a light behind. Also, there'll be holes cut through the back and probably across the top and bottom, not so much the front edge, don't want a red light showing at the front, to allow the light behind to shine out. I'm just waiting for some more lights to turn up. I have got this one, which is a little bit on the long side, shortest LED I could find that's a multi-light. This is a side light and an indicator, or a brake light and an indicator. Up to you what you use the red light for. But it's quite good because the red light goes off when the indicator's on. The ones I use for the rear, the 48 LED ones, the indicator flashes whilst the brake light's on, so it sort of dims the indicator light, or almost hides the indicator light because the brake light's so bright. So I thought that was quite a good option. A little bit long, so I've got some other lights coming which do side light, brake light and indicator. They're in an indicator package at the moment, but I'm hoping to be able to take it apart and just use the LEDs, but time will tell on that. But there you go, that's about 5 hours work. Cut that, shaped it, edged it, ground it down, and obviously welded on the 2 bolts, one with actual weld and one with porridge, as I said earlier. I was going to grind it back and tidy it up before I videoed it, and then it was like, do you know what, that is so funny. Oh dear. Anyway, so there you go, that's the update. still progressing. And as I say, 5 hours work for that little bit there. 5 hours work. You can't believe where the time goes. Anyway, there you go. You're all up to date.